all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Back in the Bossman Show, time bad. Jay Monique. Jay, what is good in the hood?
Hey, just enjoying this cold weather.
I see. Yeah, you're enjoying it. Yes, it is very chilly in the ATL. And next week, during Super Bowl week, is going to be the coldest of the year. Of all weeks, Super Bowl's in town is going to be the coldest of the year. Go figure, right?
Yeah, Florida's going to be getting it too.
So, yeah, it's very cold, and I feel for the Atlanta inhabitants who are flying in town at the airport. Have fun with TSA. A lot of them dudes calling off work right now. If you're coming in via domestic, you're good. International, you ain't going to have no bags. I guarantee you. International, kiss your laptop goodbye. Your MacBook goodbye. Your Windows 10, Google, Mac, whatever book you got is not going to be there. Just saying. Your Fendi, your Versace, your Dolce & Gabbana ain't going to be there. Just telling you right now. International flights coming in Atlanta next week. Have fun. Because your bag's getting to you is a crapshoot at best, Jay.
You have been warned.
Yes, indeed. So, Jay, start us off. What is the first bad take you have on your lecture today for us to break down and shake our heads about? Because as we know, people, here on the Bossman Show, we told you, bad takes beget even worse takes. So, Jay, it's on you.
Oh, yes, they certainly are. A man hospitalized after injecting his own semen to treat back pain. A new study published in the Irish Medical Journal recounts the case of a 33-year-old man who was hospitalized after repeatedly injecting himself with semen to relieve chronic back pain. This is the first reported case of semen injection for use as a medical treatment. This happened in Dublin, by the way, just to let y'all know. And the man's handmade remedy was reportedly discovered when he showed up at a doctor's office complaining of severe back pain. While examining the patient, a physician noticed the man's right arm appeared swollen and inflamed. And the patient disclosed that he had intravenously injected his own semen as an innovative method to treat back pain. And he had devised this cure independent of any medical advice. So no doctor or any medical professional ever told this man that injecting semen was actually a good idea.
Wow. So first of all, if I break this down, why was he arrested? He's harming himself.
He was hospitalized.
Oh, hospital. I thought he was arrested. Okay. Hospitalized. Okay. Furthermore, okay. How does one, get one semen into a vial to inject themselves with? What are you doing? See, that's where my mind goes to. Like, I'm not keeping this so PC. I'm trying to keep this FCC appropriate. Okay. When I have those eruptions, it tends to go everywhere. I'm just being honest. So, is my man dropping it into like one of them, like, how you go to do a drug test, some little cups or whatever? Is that what he's doing to catch it?
That's probably what he's doing, and then he probably takes a syringe to, suck in, the disruption.
Yeah, and then you go put it inside of you to treat your back injury. Now, okay, I don't know how that's on. I don't know what healing, enzymes are in, quote, semen to make your back not hurt. So, I don't know where he got the idea from. Now, Jay, this reminds me of the bad take of a sperm bank. Now, I think sperm banks are bad takes, okay? I just do. I don't need to go to this weird place and look at Blacktail magazine, Playboy, any other freak magazine, and whack my monkey for a few $100. To me, it's a loser. If you want to have a kid that bad, get with somebody, y'all connect, and see what happens. But for this jabroni here in Ireland to stick himself with a syringe full of his own work.
Yep, his own work.
Secondhand work at that, because, from what I know about work, it ain't good after been sitting out for a while. It usually dries up, if it's just on your skin, it looks like ashy skin or something, then it peels off of you. That's how it typically goes with work. Work is only good when it's hot and creamy and juicy. Lord, I don't get you. So I wonder, not that I really care, but is my man injecting it hot, or is he? Well, he has to, I guess, because it ain't gonna be no good no other way, right?
More than likely, he does it right away. Like as soon as he has his disruption, he probably uses a syringe to scoop it up or suck it up, and then he probably immediately injects it.
Oh God, that's just sick.
But apparently, when it entered into his body, they did an X-ray and it revealed that there was air trapped beneath the man's skin. So him injecting that semen, it was not helping him at all.
He could have killed him, so it caused a clot.
Yep.
Lucky he living. That is an example of a bad take get even a worse take right there. That bad take. Ireland, you should be ashamed of yourself. Jesus. So what we got next, Jay? We got this jabroni you told me about in Arizona here.
Yeah, so everybody pretty much knows about the government shutdown because Trump is adamant that he wants this wall. for Mexico. So an Arizona lawmaker wants porn to fund Trump's border wall.
What?
Yes, a GOP lawmaker wants to fund President Donald Trump's border wall by squeezing money out of every Arizonan who patronizes pornographic websites. He recently introduced House Bill 2444, which would require electronic manufacturers to pre-install porn blocking software on all electronic devices bought or sold in the state. To deactivate the blocking software, a person would have to prove they are at least 18 years old and pay a one-time fee of $20 to the Arizona Commerce Authority. Manufacturers or retailers could also charge a fee for disabling it. Anyone who deactivates the blocker themselves would face a misdemeanor charge. The money collected by the state, according to the proposal, would form a number of grants which would, among other things, help sex abuse victims and fund the president's proposed border wall.
And Mexico's supposed to pay for the wall, right? Is that what he said? Mexico.
That's what he said at first. He said Mexico was going to pay for the wall.
And then we got alleged porn blocking. We got a jabroni in Arizona who makes no sense. See, Arizona's already messed up, Jay. They're the last state to recognize MLK Day, and they don't get people off on MLK Day. Why they recognize MLK Day, but they don't let people off on MLK Day in Arizona? Ain't that some mess?
Mm-hmm.
And
that
Arizona,
is definitely some mess.
Arizona does not even recognize daylight savings time either. What kind of state is it?
Weird.
And then you want a border wall that Mexico was supposed to pay for. First of all, that wall signals racism. It signals hate. I thought America was supposed to be the land of immigrants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the land of equality, allegedly.
Allegedly. You know, this first was a bad take, but you know what's crazy? There is more illegals or, quote, terrorists detained on the northern border with Canada. Northern border.
Uh-huh.
But you know why that's not a problem, right? It's because they're white.
Exactly.
They're Scandinavian. They're pale. This is all about white fear. Because in the year 2043, America will be a majority minority country. In 2043.
That's right. Listen up, folks. And whoever wants to argue with me, yep. And it's not that far away either. And whoever wants to argue with me about Trump's border wall allegedly being about border security, it's not about border security. That's what he's telling you. It's about racism. It's about keeping people of a certain color and ethnic background out of this country. That's all it's about, regardless of what he's telling you. Because just like what Boss just pointed out, they didn't say nothing about the Canadian border. They got a border up there. But nobody's over here talking about build a wall.
Yeah, if you need a wall, you need a wall in Canada. Not on the southern border, because you have a river. You have river, terrain, and desert. And border cities are safer than a lot of domestic urban cities. You know why? Because the immigrants don't want to get sent back to their old country. They abide by the laws.
Exactly. They don't want to cause attention to themselves. So this whole thing about, they're bringing drugs and rapists into this country and stuff like that, that stuff's already here.
And you know what's even more? You know where a lot of our illegal immigrants come from? Visa overstays.
Yes.
So
exactly.
His wall is about divisive, and his whole look. I'm gonna put it out there. Make America Great Again is the new hood. It's just the new Klan rallying word. It's MAGA to me is code for it's a new Klan. It's the new hood.
Yep.
Those hats are the hoods. I'm with you. Because there's some reason why all the racists and far right leaning groups support this man and his policies.
Exactly. Because they know he's racist.
It's no incident, people. It's no mistake. It's no mistake, brothers and sisters. So, I'm going to tell you all again. There's no crisis on the border, that southern border. There's no crisis. The crisis is the man in the White House. That's the crisis.
That's right.
And if it's really a crisis on the northern border, because of all the people coming in that way that are not the color of Jay and myself. And to my viewers, listeners who are conservative, if you want to argue with me, fine. Tell me where I'm lying. But if you support Donald Trump, then I know you're already bamboozled. Now, I'm a disclaimer. Even though I'm not a conservative, I do not believe all conservatives are racist, okay? I don't believe all y'all are racist. I disagree with you all on policy. But if you support Donald Trump and his policies, I'm liable to look at you crazy. Because you can be conservative and not agree with his policies or what he stands for. But if you actually went and pull that lever because of he's a Republican and you're a conservative, hey, I'm gonna look at it sideways. I'm being real with you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or change this to the show, but as a Afro-Latino man, I have to call it how I see it.
Yeah.
And Afro-Latino man, I see people of color, I will call it how I see it. This man is not what people of color here. DACA, TPS, the Haitian he sent back. He called them S-hole countries. Tell me the lie. Tell me the lie, people. Am I lying? I'm quoting what this man said. And for those who say, oh, he's not racist, white people don't determine what racism is. I'm sorry. Because if you knew what that was, we wouldn't have slavery or white supremacy.
Exactly.
So, white people cannot determine racism. When you try that, that is a bad take. I'm telling you, this is a bad take segment. That's a bad take. See, and they say black minorities are racist. We cannot be racist. We don't have power. We can be bigots. We have biases. We cannot be racist. We don't have the power. You all do. Racism is using your power to keep another race or subject group down. That's racism at its bare bones. We can be bigots. We can be biased. We cannot be racist as minorities. So I want to create that too. That's because, Jay, I feel like a lot of times our Caucasian brothers and sisters try to talk race and they can't. Which is why I'm uncomfortable discussing race, because they usually get in trouble. Because, you know, some of them don't understand it. Like, hey, you don't mean it a certain way, but it comes off like you're, you know, trying to talk down to us about race. When you're a white, this country was made for white men, okay? Not
exactly.
white men. So it's like, whites in this country, they might can empathize or sympathize, but they never understand what it is to be about minority in America and how we feel, how we are disfranchised, and just so happen you or I are successful minorities, but that don't mean the rest of us are successful, you know? And there are socioeconomic differences in neighborhoods and funding of schools and all that stuff that they don't understand. Like, most of my white associates or friends live in the suburbs in nice homes.
Yep.
Most of my black friends live in the urban area part of the city in not so nice homes. That says a lot already, you know?
Exactly.
That takes, because Jay, remember, 2019, there'll be 400 years since the first slave was landed in Virginia. 400 years this year. That has been the difference between blacks and whites. Like, whites are like this far ahead, and we have to try to run to catch up with them. You know what I'm saying?
They're like hundreds of years ahead.
Yeah. So, I don't want to hear from you fans this week telling me I'm a racist, I'm a bigot, I'm biased. No. I'm speaking to you from the perspective of a minority in America. And a minority that's Afro-Latino, which means I have African-American descent and Latino descent in my blood. That's what that means. So, I see it both ways, and that border wall to me signifies to me racism. We don't want you colored people in our country. And it signifies white fear. Now, if you tell me I'm lying, you are wrong. You're not right. You can disagree with my opinion if you want to, but if you can find me the lie in what I've said, please should point it out to me, and I'll let it hear from you. Because Jay, if they can find me a lie, they can also find me a lottery ticket as well.
There's no lie there. It's all facts. Straight facts.
So, I hope you had the education today on bad takes. Because, folks, to my folks out there, all my brothers and sisters in America, Canada, Mexico, and all over the world, in the Bossman Show, I don't care what it is. Everything you do, there can always be a good take or a bad take. The choice is yours. But if you give a bad take, I guarantee there'll be a worse one right behind it. And that's what we say on the Bossman Show every week, every day, 24/7, 365 here on the Bossman Show. Check bad takes out, this segment especially, at bossmanshow.com.
Run that back, Turbo.
Synchro.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.